Welcome to the garden. Well, it's a beautiful fall day here in Northwest Arkansas. It's time to slow down, clean up the garden, and think about putting the garden to bed for the winter. Well, October is traditionally the time of the year that we transplant and divide herbaceous peonies. Now, peonies are an old-fashioned garden staple. They're very long-lived. They can stay in the same location in the garden for decades. But when light conditions change like they have here, it becomes necessary to transplant and divide them. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. To begin, start by cleaning up the area around the site and cutting down all of the old dead foliage. Peonies are susceptible to fungal diseases, and if the fungus is too bad, it can kill your plant. To keep the fungus spores from spreading, do not compost the leaves and remove them from the garden completely. Using a garden fork, make a circle around the plant and gently lift it out of the ground. Once you have the peony out of the ground, be sure to take special note of the little pink eyes at the top of the crown. These will eventually become stems and next year's flowers. You'll need to make sure you have enough eyes on each set of roots when you divide so that you can maximize your survival rate for next year. Using a pruning saw or even an old chef's knife, cut through the toughest portion of the crown as you make your first cuts. A cut down the middle is a good way to begin. Gently pry the pieces apart. At this point, you need to decide how many divisions to make. It all depends on what you want. A maximum number of small plants or a few larger plants. You may want to keep these as two large halves, and it'll take a year or two for them to return to their mature bloom. Herbaceous peonies prefer full sun and well-drained soil. Their eyes should be no more than 1 inch below the soil surface. This is the most important thing I can teach you about planting peonies. If they're planted too deeply, they simply won't bloom. Fall is the best time of the year to divide peonies because they have been storing energy in their roots all summer and also setting their buds for next year. That's all there is. This peony is well on its way to its new life in the garden. For the Benton County Master Gardeners, this is Beth Strickland.